Welcome to the scene, it's Anna and Sophia. Selling dreams daily now, we're keeping it realer. Homes, life, drama, come sip it with me. Cause we're spilling the real tea, spilling the real tea.
Okay, so let's start with the basics. How did you get into real estate?
Okay, so I, funny enough, was actually shooting an Amarula commercial,
Okay.
and I had a 9-month-old at home as well.
Which is crazy. Like,
Yeah, it was
crazy.
crazy. I was actually having to pump milk in between shots and stuff.
Which is absolutely insane. Yeah.
And yeah, I met one of the other girls there who was also shooting the commercial. We actually got along really well. We shot for like 2 days, and we just really got to know each other and became friends over those 2 days. And she was in real estate. She's actually selling real estate in Dubai now.
Wow, living the life.
Yeah. And she was telling me about her job and everything. And I honestly really liked it, and I just thought it's something that I could do.
Yeah.
So she kind of organized an interview for me on the Monday on the Saturday that week, and I started on Monday.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
And how did you find it? Just going straight up, because you were in sales before that.
Yes,
You did
yes. Yeah, I
cars.
did car sales.
Do you find
for
that
VW.
was easier getting into it because you kind of had that background in sales?
A little bit. There's some similarities. I mean, obviously it's sales and dealing with clients and stuff. Just houses are different. In the sense I was selling new cars, so every VW dealership has basically the exact same cars.
Yeah.
Whereas when you're selling a house, every house is so unique.
Yeah.
So it's not like somebody can go down the road and find that exact same house.
Yeah,
So people
yeah,
will
yeah.
really fall in love with the house. So there are similarities. I do definitely prefer selling houses. It's more intimate. You get
To know your clients a little
you
bit
get to
more
know
as
your clients,
well.
form relationships. I mean, you even make friends with clients and everything.
Mm.
It was obviously overwhelming at first. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a lot to learn. All the real estate lingo and everything, all the
It is.
training and
It's
stuff.
overwhelming. I feel like it's super overwhelming.
It was overwhelming, but I also feel like I caught on kind of quick, and
And that was it then. And then
that
you knew it was
Yeah,
your place to be.
Definitely, yeah.
Okay, awesome. And with the kids and stuff, do you find that the real estate was easier or harder than what you were doing before?
Well, it's obviously, I've got 3 kids, yeah.
Hands full.
So, and the 9-month-old, and yeah, as I said, I was breastfeeding at the time as well. So that part is definitely intense.
It was hectic, I'm sure.
There's school pickups and homework and all of that stuff. So it's definitely hard to manage, but you, I guess, become good at managing your time.
I feel like
stuff.
it's in a mom's blood to be able to do everything at once.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely makes things a little bit more challenging, but it's doable.
Yeah. Well, that's great.
Yeah.
And you're amazing now, guys. She's an amazing agent now. There's a reason I picked her as my partner, but it obviously worked. So I'll get into a little bit about how I started.
Yes.
So I was in marketing. I studied marketing for 2 years. I was about to finish my degree, but I decided I don't want to do it. It was just not flexible enough for me. I'm also not the type of person that hates hitting a ceiling. I feel like I hate having a cap on something that I do. And I was young. I mean, I started real estate at 21. I'm 25 now, but 21. So I was young, and I feel like that helped a lot. How did I even start? So it was actually a friend of my grand's, long story. She did real estate. I watched Selling Sunset and stuff, but I feel like that is not accurate to what real estate is like.
Yeah, definitely not.
So I feel like it gave me a bit of false hope, but it got me there, and I was like, this is cool. It's luxurious. It seems luxurious. You can dress up and do all of that stuff. It's not like that, by the way. But I did that. I started with a bigger company. I felt a bit lost there though, completely lost. I was ready to quit 3 times in that time span I was there. Moved to a smaller agency, and then started building up my repertoire. I think it helped being younger and still staying at home when I started, because I think real estate, you can't be thrown in the deep end with it. I feel like you need to have something that backs you for a little bit, because it does take a while to get going, referrals and
I wish I
all of
started
that.
at 21.
Yeah, that's why I'm so grateful it happened when it happened, but I'm grateful that it also happened in the time that it happened, because I had that time to when it was a bit slower and when I had to build everything up. And then, it took me a good 2 years to get like a solid foundation doing real estate. But I fell in love with it. Same as you. Like, I just felt like I found my calling. Dealing with people, dealing with properties. And I actually love the paperwork, like, weirdly enough. Like, I feel like admin's cool.
Gosh.
So
Okay, so you're taking over all the paperwork from now on.
So
I said that.
So I just found it, it was just like, I really, not as luxurious as I hoped it to be, but it was super fun. And then I found you, which will take us into our next section of this, which will be, how did we meet?
Yeah.
So it's kind of, it's not a very long story, but we both came from different agencies, obviously. I think you were a bit of a stronger agent than I was starting out, because you were in probably a more hardcore agency, whereas I had a bit of a softer approach where they weren't as intense with like goals and stuff like that. And then we met because we actually had the same client, if you remember. So I remember always seeing Anna, you guys, like, I would be driving down the road and I used to see her advert, and then her TikTok videos would come up and I was like, oh my gosh, she's so pretty, like typical girl stuff. And then just so happened my client wanted to view one of your properties.
Yeah, one of my properties, yeah.
I took my client through, I think it was a Tuesday evening or something. You arranged for the same day. You were like really efficient. Arranged for the same day. We get there and then we realize it's like the same client that we've been working with. And obviously, if you guys don't know in real estate, like, if you can't work with the same client, like, there's always a bit of a dispute if you do that, unless you like make something work. So it was a bit like, oh gosh, like, this is one way to start it off,
Anyway, that client never bought anything.
She still hasn't bought. And then, I don't even remember how it happened from then. You were obviously managing a new team this side.
Yes. So I had just started managing the West Strand team. It was very new still, and I think one of the reasons I said you can bring your client through, because I thought, a potential agent.
She was thinking,
because I was looking at Sophia's listings and everything. Then you brought your client through, and then we started chatting from there. Then you brought, was it the same client or another client?
It was a
different
client.
Property?
Yeah.
Because I told Sophia what else I had that was similar and stuff, and then. Yeah.
From there, it was kind of just like...
It was quick, though, because that was in December, the first client.
Yes.
The second client was beginning early January. Yeah. And then...
you were like, do you want to... I think I like kind of also put a little bit of... I was like, well, if you have any vacancies. Yes. And then so I did add fuel to the flame.
And I was just waiting for you to ask that because I didn't want to seem desperate.
We're playing hard to get you guys. And then, I think I had my interview like 3 days afterwards.
Yeah. And you started...
Literally, I think I resigned from the other agency and then started like immediately.
Yes, yeah.
And then you started growing the team this side, which was like amazing. So Anna started a fresh team from obviously the company that we were with. So you took on a couple of new agents, and then I obviously worked underneath you. Essentially, you were managing us.
You had your own areas. I had my own areas. Everyone had their own areas, and then I'd been actually wanting to partner up for a while because I felt like that the workload was getting a bit much. I was just, I guess, waiting for the right person because you spend more time with your partner than
literally,
you do with your
partner,
your spouse. So you need to click, you need to get along.
Absolutely.
And I think the most important thing for me was like someone that gives the same level of service to my clients that I do. That was really, really important for me to be able to trust my partner with my clients. And
and we work really well together. So I remember Anna came and chatted to me because we were both like kind of operating in our own areas at the time. We were both doing really well, I'd say. We were stock was picking up. It was at the beginning of a year when the stock was really high, so we were both operating on our own. And to be fair, I was never someone who thought I'd like do well in a partnership because I was always like solo. Like even in my previous real estate agencies, like I feel like I've always been very, even as a person, I'm very like independent. Like I'm gonna do it my way and no. So I was like, oh, partnership, like especially with like previous people I'd worked with, I was like, oh gosh, like I just can't do a partnership. But I think when we started, like just clicked,
just
like
from the get go, and we just sold 5 properties that month.
Like the first month we joined together, we had like a record month. So obviously something was right. And then from there, it was just kind of like fate. I feel like we just work well together. We get on. You have to get on with your partner. I think that's the most important thing. Like, definitely. We hear about partnerships and stuff, but you really, really have to, because it's a whole different, like...
you have to get along on a personal level
exactly.
as well.
And it's not just your friend, like they're in control of your finances in a way. So it's so much deeper than that. But, that's how we partnered up. And I think it helps to have each other. We motivate each other. Like, obviously, there's bad days and there's good days in real
Yes,
estate.
definitely. You've got somebody to vent to.
You've got somebody to vent to.
And complain to.
7-minute voice notes.
Yes, yeah.
But yeah, so that is kind of like,
our voice notes could be a whole podcast of their
which is
own.
actually the reason why we started this podcast. We had like so many stories and stuff, and we were like, guys, if we could turn these voice notes into podcasts, like we would have a reality show.
Yeah.
I think there's so much that goes on, which is kind of why we also started the podcast. I feel like no one gives insight into
just
real estate.
Like you said, you watch Selling Sunset. I feel like a lot of people just watch Selling Sunset and they think that's it. So yeah, lots more behind the scenes and lots of hard work goes into it. And lots of funny stories and crazy
really
stories
funny
as well.
Stories, yeah,
lots of late nights and
it really is. So I think that's also why we started. We wanted to give you guys a bit of an insight into how it goes. You know, you see a real estate agent, I think a lot of people think we're just people on billboards. Like, it's not like that. There's also like human beings behind it. There's feelings, there's friendships, there's things. And I think that's what we'll elaborate on here.
Lots of even stuff that our clients don't see. Like, you know, our client sees us bring a client through a buyer through the house, and the buyer wants to buy it, and it seems so easy, so
like,
quick. They don't see all the behind the scenes work that goes into getting that offer across the line, and then after the offer, that's a whole lot of work in its own, and like issues and stuff that arise there.
It'd be nice to have a nice smooth deal once in a while, but it gets crazy. And there's a lot of stuff that goes into it. And I also think psychologically, I mean, we're in sales. Sales is it's a whole different industry, I feel like, unless you're in sales. I mean, we're also doing cars, so you know best.
But there's, as I said, definitely more intimate because, I mean, there's always a reason why somebody's selling. A lot of the time, it's not a good reason. It'll be like death or divorce or debt. So people tend to tell you their life story very, very early on. So you get to really know people on like a deeper level almost immediately. And sometimes it's sad stories and stuff. So like you said, so I did study psychology, so it's
she's a woman
working out well.
So that's great. So that's kind of to put it in short why we started this, and you'll see bits and bobs of us, and not just so much about real estate, because I think starting this podcast we really sat brainstorming for a while, you and I.
Yes
we really did, like, because we've filmed things so many times and we were like, no, this just doesn't authentically show who we are. And I think we also just wanted to show that it's not just real estate, and not just give you guys like surface level real estate to say, it's selling a house and a mandate, and these are tips for the interest rates coming down. Like, I don't think we wanted to do that. We want to show more of like the raw side of it, where people can feel it for
connect
what it really is. So that's about it to sum it up. So in episode 2 we'll delve a little bit more into other topics.
Yes, if you're enjoying this, please like and subscribe
and repost.
Yes.
And we have plenty more to come. We're hoping to get some guest speakers on as well, and you'll see more personal stuff. We don't want to keep it all real estate.
But there will be some real estate stuff.
Definitely some real estate stuff as well. We are centering it around that. Obviously, we do run all our social media off of our real estate stuff. And that's kind of what we are. I feel like that's the core of how we met and everything.
And just also like sort of all the real estate lingo and everything, mandates and offers and all of that. It's just, I mean, to us, it's like second nature because we do it every day. But obviously, when you're out there with people, it might be the first time buying or first time selling, or they haven't done it in 10 years and things have changed and stuff since then. So it's nice to add a little bit of value in terms of that as well.
Something you can take away from the podcast when looking for
not just gossip and drama.
Exactly. Although there will be a bit of that. So guys, but thank you for joining us today, and we'll see you next time, I guess.
Bye.
Bye.